Welcome to channel. We share stories every day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification. Now, snuggle up and relax. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there lived a young girl named Lila. Lila was known throughout the village as a kind and curious girl who loved to explore the world around her. She was always asking questions and seeking answers to the mysteries of life. One day, Lila decided to venture out into the forest to see what secrets it held. She packed a bag with some food, water, and a map, and set off on her journey. As she walked deeper into the forest, Lila came across a clearing where she saw a magnificent tree. The tree was tall and wide, with branches that reached out to the sky. Lila was in awe of its beauty and wondered what stories it could tell. As she approached the tree, Lila noticed a small, white rabbit sitting at the base of the trunk. The rabbit looked up at her with curious eyes and said, "Hello, Lila. I have been waiting for you." Lila was surprised. She had never heard an animal speak before. "How do you know my name?" she asked. "I know many things," replied the rabbit. "And I can show you many more." With those words, the rabbit hopped away, beckoning Lila to follow. She chased after the rabbit, who led her to a hidden grove deep in the forest. In the grove, Lila saw a sparkling pool of water surrounded by beautiful flowers of all colors. The rabbit hopped into the pool and beckoned Lila to follow. "Jump in, Lila. The water will take you to places you have never been before." Lila was hesitant at first, but her curiosity got the better of her, and she jumped into the pool. As she fell deeper and deeper into the water, she felt a rush of excitement and fear. She wondered where she would end up. Suddenly, she was in a completely different place. She looked around and saw that she was in a beautiful garden filled with fragrant flowers and sparkling fountains. A group of children were playing nearby, laughing and singing. Lila approached the children and asked where she was. They told her that she was in a magical garden, and that they had come to play here every day. Lila was amazed. She had never seen anything like this before. As she explored the garden, Lila came across an old man sitting on a bench. The man was wise and kind, and he told Lila stories about the garden and the magical creatures that lived there. He showed her how to make flower crowns and told her about the history of the garden. As the sun began to set, Lila knew that it was time to go back to her own world. She said goodbye to the old man and the children and made her way back to the pool. As she emerged from the water, she saw the white rabbit waiting for her. "Did you have a good time, Lila?" asked the rabbit. Lila nodded, her mind still full of the wonders she had seen. "Thank you for showing me this magical place," she said. The rabbit smiled. "There are many more magical places to discover, Lila. Follow me." And with those words, the rabbit led Lila on another adventure, to a place where she would learn even more about the world and herself. Lila knew that she would never forget the lessons she had learned and the friends she had made on her journey. As she walked back home through the forest, she felt grateful for the beauty and wonder of the world, and she knew that she would always be curious and open to new experiences. And so, Lila's adventures continued, as she explored the world around her and discovered more of its secrets and wonders. On one of her journeys, Lila came across a small village in the midst of a great drought. The crops had withered, the rivers had dried up, and the people were suffering. Lila could see the desperation in their eyes and felt their pain. Determined to help, Lila went to the village elders and asked what she could do. They told her that the only way to break the drought was to find a magical flower that bloomed only once a year on the top of a distant mountain. The flower had the power to bring rain and revive the land. Lila knew that she had to find the flower and bring it back to the village. She set off on a perilous journey up the mountain, facing treacherous cliffs, raging rivers, and fierce beasts along the way. But her determination and bravery paid off, as she finally reached the summit and found the magical flower. She carefully plucked it and began her descent, knowing that the fate of the village depended on her success. As she neared the village, she saw dark clouds gathering on the horizon. She knew that the flower had worked its magic and that rain was on the way. She arrived in the village to a hero's welcome, as the people rejoiced and thanked her for saving their land. And as the rain poured down, the crops began to grow, the rivers began to flow, and the land was revived. Lila was hailed as a hero, but she knew that it was not just her bravery that had saved the village. It was her compassion, her kindness, and her willingness to help others that had made the difference. From that day on, Lila continued to explore the world and discover its secrets, but she also knew that her greatest adventure was in helping others and making a difference in their lives. And so, Lila's story continued, as she journeyed through life with an open heart and a thirst for knowledge, always seeking to make a difference in the world around her. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. We have tailor-made a video on left. If you missed my latest video, click on the right one, and the top left you can find playlist with more bedtime stories.